Bow Hitman review by AirGhandi. Servus, thanks for dropping in. Today I have something for all the plinkers out there. I am reviewing the Bow Hitman. Bow, B-O, is for Black Ops. I already reviewed the Pendleton and the Quantico. If you haven't seen the tests, go to airghandi.de/en and search for, well, whatever you're interested in, Quantica for example, and then you can check out the review. So what do we have here today? We have a pistol carbine. I have the feeling that there's a real hype around these over the last months. Maybe I just started taking notice of them, or maybe it is like when you buy a red car, suddenly you see red cars everywhere. At least that's what happened to me with this pistol carbine. A cool feature on the Bow Hitman is that you can remove the stock. If you just want to shoot a pistol, you can remove it or then reattach it with a small twist. Really cool, and it's super easy to modify it. What is absolutely convincing on the Bow Hitman is the amazing handling. I'll say more about it in the shooting test later, but since the gun is so compact and easy to handle and with 1.9 kilogram extremely light, it is super comfortable, even in small spaces, shooting while lying on the floor, while standing. The handling is always great. Folding the gun is also super comfortable. I'll show you later since I don't want to shoot it empty. You have a strong grip on the silencer here, which just gives you a nice leverage. You can shoot the Bow Hitman extremely well via iron sights, even if I was surprised when I saw this pin here for the first time. You can see the rear sight with fiberglass right here. Alternatively, you can mount a reflex sight or a scope on the Picatinny weaver rail. Since I am not the best pistol shooter, I wanted to cheat a bit and mounted a Hawk 3 more reflex sight, which is extremely helpful for me precision-wise, and you will see that in the shooting test. The safety, you see it here, is manual, meaning you push it from right side to the left and the gun is live or unsecured. If you push it the other way, the safety is on. The trigger blade is synthetic, same as the grip, the silencer and the shoulder rest. I'd say we take the trigger test next to find out the trigger weight of the Bow Hitman. Okay, I'm grabbing the Lyman trigger tester. I'm switching to kilogram and gram. You could see how extremely comfortable I can cock the gun. I have a great grip in the front and I just lock the end in my armpit. I remove the safety. I'm aiming at my shooting cabinet. And I receive a trigger weight of 3 kilogram. A short while ago I followed your wishes and bought a sound level meter. Since many of you shoot at home in their basements, attics, gardens and anywhere else where it is important how loud the gun is. I will place the tool over here, then I'll shut up for a while. Beforehand I'll load the gun, safety on. And then maybe I will need Dirk as my assistant read out the result, or we can picture in picture it. I measure a 1 meter distance, as I have been told. And the result is 87 decibel. Well, you hear this gun, that's a fact. If the noise comes from its power, we'll check in the Chrono test, followed by the shooting test. Have fun, guys. This is the Chrono test with the bow Hitman. We'll take a few shots with AirGhandi's finest Diabolos, which I will also use for the shooting test. 0.56 gram, and here we go. Okay, let's check the result. Number of shots 8. Average 5.7 joule. 143 meters per second from 136 to 151, which is a spread of 14 meters per second and a standard deviation of the median of 3 meters per second. Not the best numbers, but absolutely fine for a blinking pistol. Let's go shooting. So, you saw the power, almost 6 joule, which means enough for 20 meters easily. I don't have 20 meters here, only 11 meters or 12 yards. We are shooting a 14x14 target, that was one too many, with AirGhandi's finest. You already saw how easy you can cock and load this gun. The Hawk 3 more reflex sight is mounted. Let's see how much precision I get out of it. Safety is off. Let's go and have fun. Trigger is a bit clunky, we measured that before, but the power feels really good. For 6 joule it is easy to cock. Thinking about how I have to work for it on some other guns with less power I tested. Really cool. Just feels good. I think I have no choice but giving the gun a 10 of 10 for the handling. I don't know if you visited airghandi.de/en before. Just open air guns and review air guns in the navigation. Choose air pistols, for example, and you will see a list of all air pistols or rifles if you choose these. And it will show a star rating for precision, material and handling for every gun I tested so far. Sure, a synthetic pistol won't get a 10 for material. Yeah, the rating is realistic, but yeah. The handling is super cool here. I often have the problem while shooting that I want to stay on camera the whole time. And while cocking the gun I have to bend myself so you see everything. That is not the case with this one. I don't see the result very well through the reflex sight. You know more than I right now how precise I am and how the spread is. I only see a black ring. That three more, that one was bad. Saw it from here. The dot of my 3 more reflex sight covers the full black circle over 12 yards distance. Well, that's pretty cool for shooting this distance. A lot of the cheaper reflex sights have 5 more or more, and you just see a red stain on your whole target. Hard to shoot like that. But from what I can see from here, it's not going bad. I see the one on the left is far out, of course. Maybe due to the trigger and my lack of training. I bet after 1,000 shots it gets more precise. Yeah, feel free to send me your results if you have some. Yeah, slowly the bright spot in the middle disappears. I'll take 2 more shots. Didn't count how many shots I took, but it was definitely fun. The recoil is short but strong, I'd say. It doesn't kick backwards too much, just a short kick. But yeah, absolutely controllable if you know when the trigger pulls. Last shot, come on. Well, I get the target and the spread card, and then we'll check what we achieved. Okay. You saw it closer than I did. One of them slipped away. Another one a bit too deep, but the upper 12 to 15 shots maybe, all, yeah, they all fit into a 3 centimeter circle easily. Including the 2 failed shots, it is a 4 centimeter spread for a pistol carbine over 12 yards with barely any training. I took a few shots, of course, but push 1,000 shots through it and it will look much better. I'm really happy. You can see on the back again how close they are together. And that's really fine for a sidearm. Enough for now. Let's head to the result. This is the result for the bow Hitman. You can literally smell this gun in here. Every time my junior comes in, he says, smells good. Others might say the gun is stinking a bit, maybe. It definitely performed really well, and it packs a punch. Especially with the stock, it is really nice to shoot and has great handling. For me and the blinkers, I'm sure this was a highlight today. A true budget gun where you get a lot for your bucks. The possibility to shoot iron sights or mount a sight or lens is super nice. If you will often remove the stock, I'm not sure, maybe for transport. Yeah. Holding it as a pistol would be quite heavy. I guess around 1.6 kilogram without the stock. But that's one way to train your muscles. The blinkers and wise spenders can grab this one and have a ton of fun with it. For the match shooters, I recommend visiting AirGhandi.de/en and check the other pistols I reviewed, and you will also find a pistol for you. You can buy this gun at Action Shop 24. You can find the direct link in the article at AirGhandi.de/en and order it right away. I hope you had some fun. I, for myself, had a lot of fun. The best feeling is when you don't expect too much and after shooting the video realize, nice, that was really cool. That's the feeling I got today, and I'd say I'll see you again next week. Ciao, servus, says AirGhandi.